What's up, guys? Scotty here with Willball for Soup, here to break an emergency story about some unintended implications of the release of the Planet Eclipse LV2. Now, information like this, stories like this, you're not going to find them on any other paintball channel. These guys are shills for the industry. They want to market products. They want everything to be happy. But here we explore the grimy underbelly of paintball, and that includes sponsorship, and that also includes, in this case, the LV2 and its barrel kit. All of the footage that you see in this content is coming from Guy Media. He is a social media superstar of paintball content, especially huge on Instagram. I think he has a TikTok, but I don't even have one, so I would not know. But Guy sent over this footage, and as I'm making my first impressions video for the LV2, a new tidbit of information came my way, and this video has completely changed. The amount of hype that the LV2 has been receiving has kind of not been warranted. There are two things we got to keep in mind. There have been other manufacturers to give us true hose-free poppet valve markers in the past. One of them was Dangerous Power. They gave us the Fusion Elite, and that was only $500. The other one was Bob Long / Field 1, and can you guys believe it? We're getting old. The G6R came out in 2011, and it was a true hoseless design. It didn't even need an AT pipe. Dynasty, what are you doing? Get your shit together and get us a new fucking Intimidator already. The time is now. We've had to wait an absurdly long period of time to get our hands on the LV2, and the milling that Eclipse gave us, it wasn't worth the wait. The LV1 has been around since Dynasty was shooting Planet Eclipse, and since Oliver Lang was in the NXL shooting an LV1. That's how OG this platform is. And now we finally have the next evolution of it, and they give us this plain Jane milling. There are certain spots around the trigger frame, on the body near the bolt, where I look at it, I'm like, they could have milled this thing a lot more. And here's the reason why. Just like with the Planet Eclipse LV1, you got the LV11, 15, 16, and now with the LV2, Planet Eclipse is going to do the exact same thing. They're going to mill it down a little more each time, and they're doing that to sell you those really expensive special edition guns. So the initial OG release, and you know what? I like Eclipse. That's the main marker I shoot. So don't say, yo, I'm just a hater. No, this is my honest feedback, and this is feedback that I can give you because nobody's paying me and telling me what to do. So when I look at the LV2, I say, you know what? They could have milled it a lot better. And the reason they didn't is to sell you versions down the road that have better milling. This is where I have to drop what I'm doing and hop on the mic and make you a video after working an 11 to 8. The scandal is about the barrel kit. Never before has Planet Eclipse released their own barrel system. That's a back, a tip, and the inserts. They used to have what was known as Shaft FR, Shaft Freak Ready. And that's actually important because Planet Eclipse has always had it in the back of their mind that they want their pro teams who shoot their markers to run with their barrels. The other take on this S63 barrel kit is that it's too little too late. Everybody by now already has a preference for their favorite barrel. So mine, I use the Freak OG with a CF tip. You, hey, maybe use a Freak XL with the carbon barrel. So if you're in the market for an LV2, you already have a barrel kit. So the S63 is just completely unnecessary, and it probably jacked up the price too a little bit. Without compromising my sources or the teams involved, Planet Eclipse has put their foot down. If you're shooting an LV2, if you're an Eclipse-sponsored team, you're going to rock the new S63 barrel kit. And you are forced to, walk away from sponsorship deals with outside barrel companies. The money involved here for these small market teams is make or break. 5 to 10K on the table, plus free equipment that you could resell. That is huge for the teams that aren't either 1, funded by the industry, or 2, funded by a very wealthy patron of paintball. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there are teams out there that really need this cash. And now that they have the LV2, they're having to exit away from these barrel deals. Like say you have a carbon barrel deal, or maybe a freak barrel deal, the two that I referenced before in the video. So Eclipse has basically taken 5 to 10K out of the pocket of small market teams with the release of the LV2. I've heard some of the negotiations going back and forth behind the scene. There is chatter. Eclipse isn't really willing to make up this money. They're saying it's just business. That's the cost of doing business. But if I know Eclipse, they're going to find a way to make this right. And that's the story of how the Planet Eclipse LV2 and its dumb, unnecessary barrel kit is ending up burning some teams in the NXL, especially the small market ones. Now, in terms of who fed me the story, I can't tell you if it's the industry. I can't tell you if it's a pro player. I can't tell you if it's somebody at Eclipse themselves who's upset about this. But I trust this guy. I trust his position. And I know that the story is the truth, or I would have not hopped on the mic, exhausted as hell, and made this video for you today. All right, guys, before we sign out, hop down in the comments and let me know what you think about the Planet Eclipse LV2. Are you going to buy one? Are you going to wait for the LV 2.1? Because that shit is inevitable at this point. I also want to say, Blitz Media, you're still a bitch. I can't believe you got this channel a strike. Like, you think I'm some millionaire making money? Hell no, dude. I do this for fun, and I am independent. So tell a friend about the channel, because this is probably one of the only places on YouTube that's really not influenced by any financial incentive. Right? There's no industry connection here. It's just a dude and a microphone. And I want to say thank you guys for sticking all the way through this video. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon.